What's up, you guys? We're back with another video. We have a special guest. Now, that's a certain way you pronounce your name. How do you pronounce your name so I can get it right?
Sir Akeem G. Honey. But you can call
Sir
me Akeem.
Akeem, not
Yes.
Hakeem, Akeem.
Oh my God. Akeem with an A, yes.
Akeem. Okay. Akeem is on the show. Many of you know you from Chasing Atlanta.
Mhm.
Then you went from they stole you from Atlanta and brought you to G status. Is that correct?
Something like that. As far as the appearance and how people saw me, yes.
Okay. So what my first question, why did you leave Chasing Atlanta and go to and went to G status? What made you make the switch?
Good question. I was already in between, like when I was doing Chasing Atlanta season two. Um, and then I started doing G Status season one, but I already had did a pilot for G Status season one as well. This was before I even started doing Chasing Atlanta season one. So I was doing G Status first. And G
What?
Status G Status actually came out in August. I started filming them August of 2016, and then Chasing Atlanta in November of 2016.
Wow. So
So
okay. So you was with G status technically first.
yes, with a whole different cast. None of those girls, Miss Charlie, Sherrod, none of them was on there. Only me and like five other guys, and I was the only one that they kept. And once I was the only one they kept, they got rid of everyone else. So they paused it for a minute, and they paused it, and so I kept pushing, and I got on Chasing Atlanta, and then Chasing Atlanta just happened to come out before them, and then once the producers saw me on Chasing Atlanta, it was like that's our star. We want him back in a sense like that. I don't know. Those not my words, but that's how it happened in a sense.
So what's going on? Because G status came out and y'all was killing it in the ratings. So what happened with the show? It just disappeared and never came back.
You mean well? It not never came back. It's gonna come back. Of course, we're gonna have G Status season three. We'll be filming for that soon. We'll talk about that later. But it was a lot going on with production behind production. That I can't too much talk about. But hopefully, when the floor is ready and it's aired, when the producers are ready to air it out, they have the chance to do that and speak their truth first. So I will allow them to speak their truth. But anytime you're definitely going to hear my reasons of not necessarily wanting to back out, but wanting to give it a break as well.
So it wasn't a cast, so it was a production error.
It was definitely production error.
Because we were all waiting because y'all was before the other shows came out and everybody was like G Status is the best quality, the best storylines. Everybody had a good storyline and it just went away. Will we be seeing the other episodes in the reunion? Will they release that or no?
Well, yes, and this is what I hate because we had actually two more episodes,
Yeah.
but some of our footage got lost or so, we'll say it like that. And so we only gonna have one more episode. So we're definitely gonna have another episode, which is gonna be our finale episode. That's when we do our cash trip. That'll be coming up soon. Hopefully, I don't know exactly when, but we are putting that together and trying to make it a great show and try to keep it on the production level where we've already always had. So that'll be coming out soon. I hate that y'all gonna have some missing parts, but I think the way it's gonna be put together, you possibly wouldn't even never known there was missing parts.
Because everybody was like, you should have stayed on your with Chasing Atlanta. You should have stayed on that show. Why did you leave Atlanta? Because Atlanta,
Okay.
they don't have these problems.
Oh, okay. Yes, I forgot that was your question. So I didn't leave Atlanta. I'm still in Atlanta. If you know, G Status ATL Hustle,
Okay, I'm talking about the show.
but it's show Chasing Atlanta. So when I was doing season three, I actually had lost my job and I wasn't working. I was going to purchase a home. Things like when I lost my job, it's like everything just kind of fell off for me. And I actually I was a couple of scenes in G Status. I mean, Chasing Atlanta season three. But of course, being that I didn't complete the show, also I was given a contract to go to Miami when they went to Florida and they was tasing each other in the house, Oliver and Daquan or whoever. I had a contract to go there as well. I just couldn't fulfill that because I knew that I wanted to be prepared because by this time, Chase Atlanta was a big platform. It had grown. and I already was looking dusted and disgusted half the damn time on there, and I didn't want to give those girls enough another ammunition or ammo to come at me in a time where I wasn't mentally stable or physically stable to carry myself out through the show. So out of respect, I respectfully stepped down because I also knew that I had another platform to
Okay. So it was
be
like
a
a
star.
financial thing for you since you wasn't really getting paid from that show. You didn't feel like you should continue.
Right, and it was not just my decision; it was other people involved decision, and basically what would be best for me.
Okay.
Uh, the whole look of it all, just the whole 9 yards in the way I was represented, or the way I was attacked, or things like that. The way that Chase Atlanta was dragging me
But
around
the
through the
scene,
mud.
the scene from G Status ATL Hustle is when you was at the fabric store and you was going off on. Was it on December you was going off on December or 4?
Dre Simber.
Well, on December that you were cussing him out, so that you just went on a rant. So was that real? Was he supposed to be at that scene?
Yes, honestly, God, that was real. I actually did an interview with Dre Simber here, and I talked about that. That was real. Dre Simber actually called me. At this time, my car had broken down. I was staying in Decatur. Dre Simber was staying with four somewhere, and Dre Simber called me. He wanted to get some T-shirts made. And I don't know, he wanted to do something. I don't know. It didn't make sense, but I was going to support him anyway. But he called me, and we agreed that we would meet early in the morning at this fabric store, wherever. He was gonna send me the location, and so I got the location and all. I called the Uber, and I went out there, and I called Dre Summer over several times. I had to the point where I was pissed because, for one, it wasn't my scene. I could have had more sleep, and I could have saved $35 in Uber. You know what I mean? And then I had paid somebody else $15 just to take me home. One of the producers, so I could have saved all of that money. So at this time, if you didn't show up at the scene, it was your scene. I'm here at the scene, so I'm gonna make the scene my scene. I'm gonna get something out of this.
Because that you were really going on a rant, and you're on. We're talking about G Status ATL Hustle. We have a cast member here, see, sir, Akeem on our show. He's talking about Jay Simber and everything like that. With your argument that you have with him, and another piece that I remember from the show, you spit out the food that you was chewing on, and you proceeded to go after them at this event. So why did you do that?
Why do so many people remember that little small scene? I always forget about it. Normally, I remember everything I do, but there or there, I always forget. Like, I don't know. It really was the moment I was mad as a part of my shade. I think just whatever he said, it just hit me. I just needed to talk. I
Okay.
just needed to talk. I know that food was gonna be in my way. The hours I can't talk. I sound like I can't. I need to get whatever out and I just need to say what I need to say. So I didn't even know I did it until I looked back at it.
Because they pretty much it was a whole mess at that event. It was a
Oh
mess.
my God, it was a mess. I was actually, I was afraid that one of us or somebody was gonna get hurt. I had got hurt, which Reggie did. But I mean, if you to be there, it was really crazy. It was delirious because you seeing salsa plates flying and you trying to stop and duck and you're sliding on rice. It just was. It was too much. So I thank God that I was okay.
Yeah, because I know Reggie, was it Redrick? He got, or he got stepped on or walked on from that event. And then you had
Yeah.
another piece of the scene that you got cake snapped.
Oh my God.
So let's talk about that scene. Y'all was at this outside talking, and somebody just slapped you with some cake.
Oh my God. So yes, Jake the Snake. I call him Jake. Jake the Snake attacked me with the cake. Somebody just basically wanting just like clout off my name, just wanting to be something on the show, knowing I got some type of name, or knowing that Akeem known to be a shit talker, Akeem known to start shit, or just to try to hear just Delicious side because I had got into it, but just to hear her side, he just wanted to come at me because I had shut him down for a minute. When he tried to come in, I shut him down, and he still wanted to come at me. He set up a scene, not knowing Tramiel, dumb, long mouth, horse, bagged mouth, shitty, pig lips ass. Um, knew that this bitch pulled some damn cake out the motherfucking garbage can and set me up, and that bitch didn't even have the common adult, the common human decency to stop that bitch. Tremendous, that show that you is low down, you is trash, bitch, and you is the scum of the motherfucking earth, bitch, and that's why nobody want your boring ass back on there. You know what I mean? This bitch killed me. Bitch, how the fuck you gonna let somebody pick some trash up on me and off the bitch, whatever? Yeah, so this bitch did that and had the nerve to run, the audacity to run.
What
To run.
did he apologize?
Yeah, he has apologized, but guess what? It's still in the back of my mind. I know what the fuck you did, and it's still like, I'm gonna get you, Willis. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. And then now that I know about it, when I look back at that scene, and when he was running, and when he ran Tramiel trying to have his little skinny arm up, trying to stop me. If I known that bitch was a part of it, I would have just bounced that bitch in the forehead, just knocked that bitch backwards. If I would have known she was a part of the motherfucking setup.
So that was real. That was real funny, but that was real.
That was very real.
Do you think Jay did that to get a moment for the show because nobody was checking for him?
Exactly. That's what I said. You go back and watch it. He was trying to bring it up in the beginning, and I shut him down. I was sitting outside in my car. I was getting ready to leave, and they asked me to come do this scene with him. And I feel like the producers, some of the producers, not KL them, but other producers in the background, they all knew it was a setup. It was all a setup from everyone. And so, if you listen and pay attention, you can hear them laughing. Like,
Yeah,
they doing a laugh when it happened. Yeah. And when shit funny about that, because I almost tried, that boy didn't know what was coming for his ass. So that's why I said, let me get the hell on out of here. So people think when you being an adult, when you being strong-minded, when you actually got something to live for, and when you getting the fuck up out of here because you know what the fuck you can do to a bitch, and you know what the fuck, you know what I mean, your life ain't worth stop living for a bitch like that right there, it best let you get the hell on up out of there. Because I'd be on killed this bitch and went to jail, hell, or somewhere, like seriously. So it's not no scary shit. It's like, bitch, let me be the better person and just get the fuck on before I really drag your ass. You know what I mean? People kids me scary my ass. It's being grown now. Now y'all saying I ain't 40, bitch. Put 40 on that. Because I'm trying to let that bitch live, and at the same time, I don't want to go to jail. But guess what? I fuck that shit. Something gonna give.
Because I heard in the show it was another piece and some controversy with Delicious being a racist. Do you think that she was a racist or is a racist?
It's like it's a thin line there. I think that Delicious knows she can play that card. Now, has she been around black people? Do she know the culture and all that stuff? Yes, but she still, I can tell she looked down her nose at us. She feel like she's better than us. She feel like that her light skin complexion make her look better than us. When overall, that's all it is, just a light skin. Because if you really look at her skin or her face compared to Redrick's, which one looked the best? So you tell me. It's all mental. And yes, at times she can come off that way. And for her to actually say the word lynch, I did not even know she said that shit. I had let her slide with saying you niggas because she was rapping with it. And I'm still trying to get to know her, not even trying to look at her that way. But when she said lynch, when I look back at there, I realized, yes, this bitch do have some racism in her.
Do you think she should return back on the show and come back?
No.
That's about Sherrod. Sherrod allegedly supposed to, what was that? Is supposed to slept with one of the cast members' boyfriend, and the cast member boy paid him money. Was that real?
It was real. I mean, Sherrod brought it out. It was real, yeah. All of it was real, yes. It's no joke. We didn't know about it until it played out on the show. Sherrod and Monet was cool. The blogger Monet, Lady Monet, and he told Monet to T. Me, Devon, and Monet became cool. Devon told Monet, then she ended up telling me, and I didn't know what was going on. I didn't want to get in. I tried to stay out of it because I was just building a friendship with Devon. And I think that's another part of what y'all gonna miss is when we was at Ike. Ike had did a listening party or something. He did something there, and Sherrod was there, and he actually had proof. He was trying to show it that night we was filming, and he had proof in his phone that he had slept with someone's boyfriend on the show.
Oh wow!
And he was trying to show it to me. I pushed it away because I didn't want to see it because at this time, this person is my friend. I don't want to see it. I don't want to have no dealings. But yeah, it was a true story. It is a true story.
Would you pay $50 for some head? Okay, you married. If you wasn't,
No. 40.
you would pay him $40.
No, that's how much he got. What's 40?
Oh,
Not 50.
$40. Okay, yeah, 40. But I asked you, would you pay him $40 to do something with Sherrod?
I pay Sherrod 40 cents to get the hell out my damn face.
Okay.
Hell no. That bitch don't intrigue me. I don't think I did the same old 8 count dance. Sherrod ass done been all around the world and I, and I don't want it. No.
Not at all.
Uh,
So you was going off on this rap. I think he was a rapper, artist. I don't know his name. And the scene, y'all was in the studio, and you was going off on him. So why was you going off on him? But you was with him sexually, right?
Zion. His name is Zion.
Zion. And I'm like, why you going off on Zion? Like, he look like a cool dude. Was he doing that?
Sorry if you hear that noise, someone riding through. Zion, actually, he is a cool dude. Zion is a cool dude. At that time, well, way back then, Zion still was a cool dude. He was sexy. And it was really bad for me to body shame him. So I do take that back. I never meant to try to body shame him because he's not a big guy. He's actually a nice, thick guy. And I like guys like that, to be honest with you, because it gives me more of that manly feel. But it was just shade. It was all shade. But back then, it did happen. He was much smaller. He had like the nice curly hair. He was wearing the ponytail, big old poof. He had a 6-pack, nice skin, just glowing. Like the boy was right. And yes, we had several times. He knew it. Like everything I said, he met my mama. We went to church on 138 in Riverdale. We had a threesome. I used to pick him up and from the club. We then go out to eat afterwards. Like, come on now, he know this shit. He put on. I don't have to lie. I don't lie about no shit. I ain't got. I tell white lies. You know what I mean? I ain't got to lie about no shit like that right there.
Was it?
No, he knows it's true.
Was he packing? Was he good? Was he a top, right?
Well, we all can be a top.
I was just asking, did he top you?
We topped each other.
Oh, y'all topped each other. Was it good?
Mm-hmm. It was actually good. I really liked him back then. Yeah, I really liked him, but I don't think I liked him like. I think I did want to be in. I probably did want to be in a relationship with him. But the fact was, like you like him like that, but you just know you can't. It's like that right there. Like I just know I couldn't because of his perfection. So but yeah, it happened.
Who is going to return back to the show? Who do you think going to come back? Do you know who's going to come back? Who's not going to come back? Because I know Sherrod, he said he had a mental breakdown. He was going through mentally from the show at that moment. They said
it happened.
And it happened on camera.
It happens. Yeah. I mean, it happens. Yeah. In general, it just happens with us. You just have to be prepared for this, man. This shit ain't easy. Some people see us, and even though we're not on the actual network TV, we on YouTube. It's still on TV. It's still television. We're still telling a vision, and the vision that we're telling is our real life. It's our reality. It's no shit show. We're not making up these stories. All these stories is a true story. With Tramiel and Roman, by them having sex and whatever they were talking about. Ike and whatever them, like all this stuff just really happened. The girls went haywire. And for the whole 6 months we was filming, and the producer just kept it out. The girls wanted to make names. They literally had 4 on crutches when they got to fighting that Charlie party. It was a lot going on. Not only did I get hit with Kate, that boy was on crutches. They threw him over the damn rails or something. Yeah, 4 got slung over the rails. But I tell you, he would definitely not be coming back. 4, no, off with that bitch head. Off with that bitch head. I am the king.
So you not let 4, so 4 not coming back?
Off with 4 head. The bitch better not off with that bitch head. I'm the king, and I said that bitch.
Well, 4 said he got a lot of power on the show. He got a lot of say on the show.
Off with that bitch head. No, but myself, real quick, I'll be coming back. Of course, I put the news out there. Sherrod and myself, I think if you think about G status, we are that. So we would definitely be coming back. That I know of right now. Everybody else, I don't know where they stand.
Okay, you don't know about Tramiel, or you don't know about you said Delicious not coming back. What about Charlie? He was the Beyonce of the group.
Beyonce ain't never not came back. Charlie's not coming back.
Why he not coming back? He's verified. He's a very attractive rapper. Now I do want to ask you, what happened with Brandon Carson? What happened with him?
Oh my God. Oh, Brandon Carson. I think Brandon got, if you ask me now, this is my truth. I
Okay.
think Brandon got confused between reality and a scripted show. I think he was so used to being that hot guy or getting all that attention on a scripted series that when he came to reality show and whatever he tried to land wasn't landing, and he had stronger personalities and he was not the star, and he realized that it was about him. It really was about him, so he couldn't take it.
Well, for me, they said he went back to escorting. No, he went back to OnlyFans. And I'm like, why did production do that? Because I thought he would have been the star on the show because he come in with a lot of star power.
No, okay, that don't mean anything. This is reality. You probably, yeah, if you thought that, then Wiley, I'm gonna be the first one to tell you, you thought wrong. Brandon was not nobody, no star on G status. The bitch would never shine over me. That's why she couldn't take it. Every time he turned around, when the camera moved, when I moved, the camera moved just like that. When she moved, the camera stayed off her. So she couldn't get that attention. You know what I mean? And so you got to think about this right here. She's a big liar. She's a pathetic liar. She's a pathological liar. She didn't even want the kids to know she worked at CPK.
And what's CPK? That's a restaurant.
California Pizza Kitchen.
Yeah.
California Pizza Kitchen. And
Oh
she
my
didn't want
God.
the kids to know she worked there. And that's okay. And then she did a little bit of money that she making off selling her ass. And she thinking that's gonna get her to the top, then let her keep going that way. That's her business. I can't knock that. But at the same time, she don't have the reality personality to be a star. She have the look to be a scripted star. But and she can do about him all day, scripted. But when it comes down to reality, it's about him.
Okay. Did you ever try to talk to Brandon and say, hey, be a little bit more open, a little bit more loose? And for the people that just joining in, we have G Status 18 as the star here. Okay.
I like the
And
way you say that. Be a little
what?
open, be a little bit more loose.
Yeah, I mean, be a little loose. You know what I'm saying? Loose, not so tight. You know, and yeah, because when I heard that Brandon left the show, I was like, why did he leave? And okay, that's a good point that you brought up. He's used to scripted, not reality.
Hmm. Yeah. And I think Brandon is a good look. Don't get me wrong. I actually wanted to get to know him. When I came in, like, I think Brandon was one of those people that sometimes you get people that audition all the way through the show. And Brandon was one of those people that got a pass. Like, I think Brandon and Roman got a pass and they just kind of just got in. And
So
like you said, because of a following,
okay,
Brandon has a following, and Roman I guess has a following also, and they both a good look. And so by the time at this time when I met, even though I was sending it out to the whole cast, I didn't even know who I was really solidified for the cast. Even though I'm a executive producer, I don't have those rights. I don't want a lot of rights. So I want to be authentic. So when
okay.
I walked in at the dinner table at the hibachi grill, and I still didn't even notice who faced who was what. I didn't get a chance to really look at everybody because my eyes ain't that damn good. And so I didn't notice until he was talking to Roman and they were trying to figure out their differences. So I'm like, oh, okay, you that boy about all about him. So from there, I think that just kind of made him feel like I disrespected him. But
Okay.
literally, I wasn't trying to
But Roman,
intentionally.
would you sleep with Roman? He's very attractive.
You know what? Because I know Roman, I think he's very attractive, but I know him. You probably had to turn the lights out, and I want to forget who he is, or just let me rub on the body and just make love to the body. But the actual
But you was
physical
flirting with him
person,
though. You was flirting with him at one point.
yeah. But I'm saying, but the person he is, I don't want the person he is, the body he got, and the looks he got. Yeah, I would have sex with that.
So what's wrong with the person? He's evil. He's not good.
No, he's not evil. He's not just not my chemistry like that to have like, yeah, not like I mean sexually. No, I like Roman. I
Oh,
do. I think actually I think Roman's coming back.
so he could get to come back. Okay.
Let me quit talking too much.
So in the show, you got really personal in your personal life. Your mother came on. You visit your father's grave. What made you be open about your upbringing? Because I've never seen that on a reality show, and it made me cry.
Oh man, right. Why I just feel like oh, that's a good question too. Thank you. I just felt like it was time for me to be open. It was time for me to be vulnerable. It was time for me to actually connect with the fans, connect with the audience, and just own up to the fact that that's a part of my reality. And in a sense, it was a healing for me, although I'm still always going to go through that on a daily basis. I go through it, but it still was a healing for me just to actually flourish and let it out. And again, it was very important for me to connect with my fans. I felt like I owed that to the audience, to the supporters. But yeah, it's a true story. Yeah, it's deep, really true story. I just,
Because you said your father committed suicide at a young age. He was a young man. And when you
it was
shared, I'm like,
21.
wow, 21 years old, like, oh my gosh. And hearing that, I was like, okay. And a lot of people say, well, this is why he's so angry and all that. This and is that the reason why you feel like you get angry sometimes? You have your anger moments?
Well, yeah, yeah, yeah. That and just like I said, not that's not just the root of it. It's probably a layer of it, but it's
Okay.
not the all. It's so much balled up that can get me that way. And yeah, I also understand. At 21, also I almost committed suicide.
Wow.
Where I literally had got a scar still on my chest, whatever. But so I mean, it was deep. So it was deep, and it's something I just overcome. Sometimes do those tendencies, or do you have those thoughts? They try to sneak in, but I'm more aware of what it is, which is the devil, and I know that I still have so much life and so much opportunity in me, and I want that for myself. So I understand what he went through at that age, and that just hurt me so much because I've now doubled his age when he shot and killed himself, and also double my age when I tried to commit suicide, and now I've gotten this far and learned and seen so much more than I did at 21, and learned so much more, and the wisdom, the knowledge, the courage, the understanding, the whole loving of yourself, and just what the universe is more about, what uh, finding out what God has you here for and all that stuff. I really wish he would have had that opportunity. So that hurts my heart as well to know that he didn't get a chance to grow up and get that second opportunity like I did. It's
Mm.
bothersome.
Yes, and I'm glad you share that because it makes other people come out and say what they have to say with their battle and everything like that. With this show, I always want to know. People were saying that G Status is the best show. It's either better than Atlanta. Do you agree with that? When y'all were out, that y'all show had so the drama was there. It was better than Chasing Dallas, Chasing LA. Like y'all had so much authentic drama, and it was
Mm-hmm.
entertaining, and it was a lengthy.
Uh,
It wasn't short. Y'all really had it going on.
Thank you for acknowledging that. Thank you, because I totally 100% agree with you, because we had so many different stories. We had so many different authentic stories, so many different authentic personalities. Where even if me and Delicious got defined, our story wasn't the story that we carry out throughout the whole season. You know what I mean? It was so many other people's story, and so many other strong personalities that everybody kind of got a chance to be seen. I love Chasing Atlanta. And the whole Chasing reality franchise. I film with them, but I know it's two different dynamics. Chasing Atlanta film one way, G Status film a whole nother. And a lot of people don't have that opportunity, like I got, to know that. So it's something I don't speak on. I don't even go to Chasing Atlanta and say this how G Status feel. I film. I don't go to G Status and say this how Chasing Atlanta film. I let them do their thing. Just get me. You know what I mean? But but I really do think that overall, the better if you put the whole season together collectively. Versus, even though we know G Status have issues with dropping the shows and airing when they need to, but if you compare G Status whole season collectively together to Chasing Atlanta, either one of their shows collectively onto the Chasing Reality brand, G Status is going to have the biggest, the best show, the most professional show, the better looking show, and the better story. It's just the fact that the consistency with the airing and dropping what kind of got us
Was
behind
the
with the
only thing
numbers.
because we was there. We was like, when y'all coming out? Because I was here for it. I heard that Rolling Rebel. in a wheelchair showed up to the reunion show. Is that true? That he said he was there and he wanted to follow. That's the guy
It
that's
is Rolling Ray, the one got burned.
not the roller way. I'm talking about the guy. His name is Rebel, and he's in a wheelchair. And he said he went to the reunion show. Do you remember seeing a guy in a wheelchair at the reunion?
It was so much going on at the reunion. I think by the time we came on stage, the fights were starting. I kept going to the back, so I don't know. It was a lie. I don't know. Are you being shady? You talking to
I'm
Rolling
not being
Rebel?
shady though. It's somebody's name is Rolling. I call him Rolling. His name is Rebel, but I call him Rolling Rebel because he's in a wheelchair and he know all about all the shows, all the drama, etc., etc. So he said
So
he
you
was there
asked
and he
me?
rolled up on somebody. So I want to know, was he there? So okay.
Oh, you thought he rolled up like he rolled up on somebody?
Right. Yes, that's what I thought. Um, what is your next step in the business? Where are you gonna go next? You go on the show?
Oh, that's a great question. I really, you know what? I would love just to be just behind cameras as well, but I definitely want my own professional talk show. Because I love to talk and people understand it. You just got to give me a chance to listen to me. I do make sense, but I do want my own talk show. I want my own reality show also, and that's in the works, I should say. I got other producers want to support me, be behind me, and they're willing to spend the money to allow me to tell my own story.
Yes. Let have folks get in contact. How can folks get in contact with you? Because I didn't want to hold you all day. I just had to ask
Mhm.
you all those juicy questions. How can I get in contact with you?
Sure, you can always catch me on G Status ATL Hustle Season 1, Season 2. Also, I was on Chase Atlanta. Check them out. Make sure you subscribe to their channels. But my social medias, Sir Akeem Gianni, SIRAKEEM. That should pop up. But everything, Sir Akeem Gianni, social media, IG, Facebook, all that stuff. So, yeah, definitely support me. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, and tell a friend to watch our show, man. Because that's what
Yeah.
we're here for. We're here to give back to the folks.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me. I totally appreciate it. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm glad you are here. I can't wait till the new season, G Status, or the new episode come out. I'm gonna be watching and reviewing it.
Thank you. I've been looking forward. Hugs. Give me a hug.
Thank you so much.
Thank
All right, bye bye. All right. See, we did an interview with Sir Hakeem Gianni. We want to say special shout out to him. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was supposed to Ben had this interview yesterday, so my apologies because I overslept and I was supposed to have it yesterday. But I'm so glad that we did that interview today. Okay, so if you all want to call in, y'all could definitely call in. But let's talk about Normani and Cardi B song Wild Side. So I saw the video. I'm loving on woman, girl on girl action. I am loving that power of showing sex and the body and everything. The choreography was off the chain. It was a good record. And Cardi B, one of her bars, I know how to suck watermelon through a straw. That was dope. The video was off the chain. I actually watched that video 10 times. Okay. It was a great video. And a good song, by the way. I like Normani. I think she is a great artist. It's good that she teamed up with Cardi B. It's good that Cardi B got some of her skills and it's sprinkled on Normani. Her video editing of the visuals, straight up. It was good. I loved it. It was a good show. I mean, a good video. I love the video. Good record. I streamed it and played it, and I said, "Hey, I'm gonna keep on streaming and playing this record." Before I go, I don't know if anybody want to call in. I'm gonna put the number up on here. Oh, for people that want to get to know G Status ATL Hustle, you can view them on YouTube. Okay, YouTube.com, and you go to G Status ATL Hustle. Type in G Status ATL Hustle. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drop the link in the chat, and you can go over there and you can catch all the seasons and all the videos, and you can watch it right now on your YouTube. Right, I'm about to drop it right now. Okay, in the chat. So if you all want to watch it, you could definitely check it out because it's on YouTube. Give me a second. There you go. Okay, I'll drop that in there. And then the phone lines, if anybody want to call in, is 646-716-8447. Shout out. Okay, I'm going to have to do this because if I go to the phones, I'm going to have to go on the avatar for a second. All right. Can we do it? All right. Here we go. Let's see. All right. The number is 646-716-8447. If we have any callers, y'all could definitely call in. I like the song How Many Times Can We Remix? It was good. It was a great record. It was a great record. I personally want to say I enjoyed it. Some people say, oh, they didn't like it. I liked the song, and I think them when they was hugged up, pressed against each other, I'm like, yes, come on. That's dope. That's incredible. Like the whole like formula of the video I was here for. And of course, you get your inspiration from WAP or your inspiration from Up because Cardi came in ushering a new style of how to do your videos. Typically people do follow people when they come in, the show, they typically follow each other when it comes into videos and stuff like that. That's understandable. But in my close, I want to say thank you guys. We will be back live tomorrow for a morning show. So make sure y'all tune in tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, in the morning on Monday. We also will be bringing back Two Men and a Lady. That will be on Monday. Then we also have All About the Tea on Monday. So again, I want to say this again. We got All About the Tea, and we got All About we got Two Man and a Lady, and then also, we're gonna have the Wiley Show. So we're gonna be live at least two times on. I mean, actually, two times on this channel. Then we're gonna go live on All About the Tea, and I may, depending upon how late we go, I may come back and do an after show for All About the Tea after show. Okay, so we definitely gonna be doing that. We're gonna be doing a morning show because I typically gets up in the morning anyway. So we're gonna be doing a morning show as well. So I want to see y'all in the chat. So if you have a topic that you wanted to talk about, DM me. Some of y'all have DM me some topics, but just DM me today so we could definitely talk about it because Monday we have a lot of stuff we're doing, and that's is wait a minute, let me make sure that we do it on Monday. So definitely on Monday. Now Sunday, tomorrow, which will be tomorrow morning. I'm sorry, which will be tomorrow morning. We could do a morning show. I just got to see what all topics that we're going to talk about. I will be actually going live on Station Head after this. We talked to Station Head yesterday. I think day before yesterday, they responded back to us. They put all our episodes up. So anybody that was missing the episode, the Mob Radio episode, we did an episode about the Freaky Boys, we did an episode about Normani. All of those episodes are up on Station Head. So if you miss any of those Station Head shows, it is up. They put them up there. So at one point it wasn't up there, but I checked yesterday and I checked this morning, and it is up on there right now. So if you miss any of those episodes, it is up on the screen right now. So if you miss any of that, you can definitely check it out. I sent them a tweet, and next thing you know, I went on the page and I said, "Wow!" They said, "Wiley, it is we got your episodes up there because we trying to chart to the top 10." I'm like, "How can I chart on the charts if how can I be in the top 50 if I don't have if my episodes are not on, you know, if my episodes not up uh on on the show, how can I do it? How can we be up there if if our episodes don't save?" So definitely on that. Okay, you guys. Thank you so much. We didn't get any phone calls. We'll be back tomorrow. So I'm gonna definitely set my alarm clock for tomorrow. We'll do a morning show. I just gotta find some topics for tomorrow. All right. Tell Station to go back to the old layout. The new layout is whack. Yeah, the new layout is whack. It is. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like the old layout when we could just upload music and stuff like that. That was crazy. We couldn't even do it's a new update to how you bring music up there. I just don't understand it, but I wish they would have it the old way where it was better. They try to do another new update. It's just quite crazy. So I'm gonna talk to y'all over there on Station Head. Um, Definitely gonna talk to y'all over there on Station Head. Let's see. Give me a second. Oh, I could play music. Yes, I could play music on Station Head too. I could play music on Station Head as well. Yeah, I'm going over there now. Yeah, I'm gonna go over there right now for y'all a couple of minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the link so y'all know that I'm alive. So if you got a problem with checking us out, I drop it for y'all to listen to it. So if you all need help listening to the show, I'll drop it in there. Also, too, we'll talk about the Kaylin Walker update on station here. Okay, that's and then I gotta watch and we almost at 21,000 subscribers. Won't he do it? I'm gonna leave this live up. Make sure y'all leave us some comments. Thank you all so very much, and we'll see y'all soon. Peace.